Hello, hi there, Cancerians, and welcome to my channel. I'm Bella, the Secret Psychic, and I do hope that you're all well and going to have an amazing month in May. And last month, you were one of the star signs that I had quite a specific message for. This month is definitely much more general, but I will cover the aspect of those of you who did not have such a very good time in April. You got some of those retrogrades to blame for it, but also I think it was this time in no matter how hurtful it was for the change to happen. So anyway, if you're watching me for the first time, most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic, and how I work is I work with my spirit guides, and that's how I do all my readings. And if you'd like to know more about me and my services, just look at the links below. So I just kind of want to start this month like this, because my guides are saying here it's a great start. So no matter whether you had a normal month last month or whether you had that kind of rotten experience, you start very optimistic, not in the same kind of vein. You know you did and you know you made the right decisions. And even when nothing happens, you're highly intuitive in this first week. You understand your truth, you're standing strong, really, really in a good, strong place. I get here your dreams, your desires when it comes to your romantic ventures, single or otherwise, newly split up, newly getting with somebody in a long-term relationship, does not matter. You are highly, highly optimistic, very intuitive, and you will be intuitively picking people or intuitively letting your intuition guide you when it comes to the direction of the relationship that you're in or that you want. You're going to be manifesting quite a lot of big dreams. And I think, my God, particularly for those of you who had a really, really bad month last month, that basically is like the reward. Not only is your energy so much better and happier and you can see things clearly, but you will be 100% manifesting, but almost a little way, because you went through that. Basically, you're getting a gift from the universe because of it that is in line with how you need a relationship to be. So, in the second week, there's two things. If you're single, second week would be the best week to start dating, because you're going to get somebody who will be a life partner, not a short-term thing, not a fling, somebody who's pretty darn serious, all right? That also wants to heal you from past hurt as well, which I think is lovely. So very nurturing in their nature, very loving, very committed. It's a relationship that will go long term. All right, this is the month in that second week for that to happen for you. So get dating, guys. Particularly that second week, you will not go wrong. I'm getting the person wants everything you want, and you can't go wrong. You can believe them, you can trust them, everything. If you're not quite ready for that, that's okay. But this month and that week in particular, great time. For those of you who are in a good connection, and it's been developing and going really strong, feels to me here that you've got talks of engagement in that second week coming up. So those of you who've been expecting people to ask you to marry them, second week of May is a good week for that to happen. I'm getting here, this, like, the second week is amazing, guys, when it comes to your love life. If you're in a long-term relationship, you've been with them 20, 30 years, it's a great week. I get anniversaries, I get plans to togetherness and happiness and joy and silliness and fun stuff, and like both of you basically being in your own bubble of joy and happiness. And even if you're single, that second week's the best time to meet somebody. You will be in a bubble of joy. You can't avoid it, which I think, again, is remarkable, particularly for those of you who had that kind of bad experience last month. You're feeling so much better. That healing, like, I feel like the universe is trying to heal you a lot more quickly. Why? Because we're in a number 1 year where it's about building foundations that are in the best direction for you, for your highest and happiest good. And the universe wants to bring that to you because we're in the 5th month now, and wants to get you prepared energetically for that. So, positivity. In fact, you're the most positive so far that I've read for, which, in comparison to my last month's reading, it's a big difference. I just get here in the third week, feelings of you feeling really blessed, really emotional, but really happy emotional, not sad emotional. I get here that you just feel, because particularly for those of you who got engaged, particularly those of you who just got into a new, really wonderful connection straight away, and you're feeling really, really blessed and lucky, and you're hoping it's going to last, and it is. You're feeling really overwhelmed, but in a really happy way. You know, like when you cry tears of happiness, There's a lot of that going on for you. Like, I feel here that you can draw abundance to you in a relationship. Like, you ask for something, your needs gets met. You have a desire, a wish, it's happening for you. You have plans and you hope the person's aligned with you, that comes too. It is all good to the point where you are bursting with happiness. I have to say, you absolutely are. This is night and day from my April's reading. So much better. I just feel so much that your own spirit guides in the universe so want you to heal quickly. Or again, even if you didn't have that bad experience last month, they want things you've been wanting and hoping and aligning to. So moving house, moving in, engagements, re-anniversary, revowing. It's just like you're in a love bug bottle of madness. You're going to make every other star sign jealous. Basically, it's good. And anything that you've been fearing or worrying about seems to just go away. People, or the other person that you're connected to, acts better, is more truthful. No more deceit, no more lies. Things are just amazing. Go with it. Go with it. In the fourth week, some of you will be dealing with some Geminis that feel like they are just going through a transition themselves, and you may be questioning whether they've truly are looking at things a lot more positively. But that's just very specific. That's if you're dealing with a Gemini in particular. But they're just saying here that you are, like, I feel here in the fourth week, just a little bit, because I've noticed every star sign I've been reading for has 1 week in May where they do a lot of self-reflecting and maybe a little bit too much overthinking. And it feels in that last week, because everything has been going too darn well, it's like in that last week you almost tell yourself, is this going well? Like, you're not going to self-sabotage or anything, but there is this inner dialogue where you kind of say to yourself, this all just feels too good to be true. But it is true. Okay, so you need to take away that doubt. Do not, in that week where you are doing in your star sign this kind of thinking and this kind of self-reflecting and thinking about what direction you want to go in, don't let that ego come in and say, oh, it's not going to work out. It's just all too good to be true. Something will go wrong, you'll lose your engagement ring, or, he'll change his mind or she'll change his mind or whatever. No, it's just inner dialogue because things are going too well. And sometimes when things go too well, it's our human aspect of us. I don't know why, but we do it where we think, oh, well, something bad's going to happen surely because everything is going too well. No, enjoy this. Do not manifest basically bad stuff happening. And I know for some of you who had that bad experience, that is completely normal for you to think that. So you guys can be forgiven. But for those of you who didn't have that experience, knock it off. Enjoy this. Nothing bad's going to happen. Enjoy this closeness, this bonding, this becoming one. Like, I feel like you and another person just almost become one person. And I don't mean in a sexual way. I just mean that you're just so attuned to each other and everything. Your dreams, your hopes, desires, everything. And there's closeness. You want to be around that other person. You decide things together. It's super, super great. Super great. Even if you met somebody in 2 weeks, in that second week, by the end of the month, you feel like you've known them about a year. It is that good because there's effort being put in. They want what you want. So I'm loving May for you guys. Really am. You so far have been the ones that have had the best and most positive when it comes to your love life. So capitalize on this, guys. If you want things done, this is the month to do it. If you want someone to say yes to you, this is the month to do it. Enjoy this because you can't go wrong pretty much. I can't stress that enough if you haven't got the message already. So I do hope that that's been helpful. Again, if you'd like to know more about me or have a personal reading, just look at the links below. And if you do subscribe and do share. And I hope you all have an amazing, because you will do, have an amazing May. Take care. Bye-bye.